Hey y'all, I'm Rick, and thanks for watching. On a recent trip to Michigan to visit with my in-laws, one night the family conversation turned to what our favorite comfort foods were when we were growing up. Now my mother-in-law had said that a salmon loaf was definitely one of hers. Now me being from the South, I've never had a salmon loaf. I have had salmon croquettes or the tuna croquettes, you know, the little crab cake looking things, but I've never had a salmon loaf. So I wanted to make sure that when my mother-in-law came to Mobile to visit us, I would have a great salmon loaf recipe ready to go to surprise her. So as soon as I got home, I looked around and I found a few salmon loaf recipes. I took the best components of each one, put them together to make my own version of a salmon loaf. And let me tell you, it's pretty darn good. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a salmon loaf that may very well become one of your favorite comfort foods. To start, I melt 2 tablespoons of butter over medium-high heat. I'm going to add in about a cup of diced onions. And then about a cup of a sliced celery. Get that going in there a little bit. And then, of course, I'm going to use salt, sprinkle liberally over the top. The salt is going to help the liquid cook out of the vegetables we have here. And it'll get everything going real nice. This salmon loaf recipe calls for a cup of ground cracker crumbs. So what I did is you take about 30 crackers, put them in a Ziploc bag like this. Put them on your counter, get a rolling pin, lay them on a flat surface, get your rolling pin, just do a coarse break with them, and then when it gets easier, just roll them out. You want to get them all ground up. You want them to be really fine. You don't want to have any big chunks of cracker in there. Now the sauteed celery and onions are done. I take them out, put them out on the counter, let them cool down to about room temperature because you don't want to put anything hot into the salmon mixture. I've got everything laid out, so let's get everything together and get this thing in the oven. All right, what I have here is a 15-ounce can of red salmon. Don't use the pink, use the red. The red has a little better flavor I found for this salmon loaf. Remove the bones, the large backbone you find in the can, and the skin, and then just put in a bowl and then flake it with your fork. Then next we're going to add our cup of cracker crumbs, our sauteed celery and onions, a half cup milk, one large beaten egg, a tablespoon of mayonnaise, a tablespoon, 2 teaspoons of lemon pepper. I suppose if you like lemon pepper, you could use a teaspoon. Why not? And then the juice of a half a lemon. That should yield you about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Now don't worry, that other half a lemon's not going to go to waste. I'm going to save it till the loaf is done. And I squeeze a little fresh lemon juice over the top of it. And then we're just going to get this all mixed together. There, it's all mixed, and now it's ready to put in our loaf pan. You prepare a loaf pan, spray with a little Pam cooking spray. And then I've got these gloves on so I don't get this all over me, and it's easier to form. And see, all the this mixture out. Then just get it all flat around the sides. Get it all about even. You don't want one side thicker than the other, because we want it to cook evenly and all the way through. All right, now we got it in our loaf pan. I've got the oven set on 375 degrees. Preheat it, put it in the oven. Let it cook for just about an hour until it's nice and golden brown on top. It's been about an hour. Oh yeah, it is done. Look at that. Nice and golden on top. I'm gonna grab me a platter here. See if I can plate it. Oh, see that? It just fell right out of that baking pan. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, I think it's cool enough that we can cut it now. Let's get a knife. Oh yeah. It's right there on the plate. Look at that. Doesn't it look delicious? Ooh, sliding around here. Now I think I'm gonna use some of this lemon that we had left. Squirt a little bit of fresh lemon juice over the top. And I think a little cocktail sauce over the top is gonna seal the deal. I can't wait to taste this. Very, very good. It is so moist in there. Those vegetables, that little bit of mayonnaise we put in, that really helped this loaf stay really nice and moist. The lemon juice over the top really gives it a little zing. Great flavor. It's not fishy tasting at all. The salmon is really good. I'll tell you what, I think my mother-in-law is going to be happy, and that makes me happy. Until next time, enjoy.